Hey guys, and welcome to Plants vs. Zombies with only Phat Beets. Now, unlike most challenges on PVZ, I have a different approach that I'll explain in a moment, but let me tell you what the purpose of this video is. I know a lot of people hate Phat Beet, and for good reason. He's just a weaker gloom shroom placed in the game with tougher zombies, making many other plants a better option. But it got me thinking, is he really that bad of a plant? Sure, he has short range, but maybe it's just because the world he comes from makes short range plants useless. So I'm here to see if he's secretly good or truly bad. This is PVZ2 with only Phat Beets. Now there are a few rules that I'll have to follow, and I'm doing a few things differently. For starters, this is not seeing how good he is without any other plants helping him, but just him being the only one inflicting damage. This means I'm allowed to use Sunflower during all levels. Wall plants will not be allowed though, however, since they are really overpowered if we can just use them to block off zombies. I can also use any instant plant I want as long as it doesn't damage zombies directly, though I'll only use them if the level seems impossible. I will skip over conveyor belt and chosen plant level since Phat Beet can't be used here. I also have the Phat Beet maximum level 3, though he probably won't even make it past level 2. If anyone has any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Now let's get on with the video. This level helps show how the challenge works, and really proves that Phat Beet can be powerful in numbers. When there's many weak zombies, Phat Beet demolishes them. Also, the plant food he uses is really good in my opinion. Overall, I have hope that he will make it far. Day 2 is the power-up tutorial, and like mentioned, these levels pick your plants for you, so you can just skip it. We'll be seeing more of these soon. On day 3, we get a free cabbage pelt that was pre-planted on the lawn, so we're able to just keep it. I doubt it made a difference in the level though, since Phat Beet is so good here. I cannot stress how powerful his plant food is. I know these beginning levels aren't too bad, but I'm worried for the worlds such as Big Wave Beach and Frostbite Caves, when they introduce mechanics that our Phat Beet may not be able to handle. This was far in the future though, so right now we could just take our victory. Sadly, day 4 was the Bloomerang conveyor belt tutorial, meaning we couldn't bring our Phat Beets into the level, making us skip it. This game must really like taking away our freedom, because day 5 is another chosen plant level that we must skip. Day 6 starts us off with another conveyor belt level. This is just getting ridiculous. I mean, okay, fine, it's a Gargantuar level, but still, 3 in a row? PubCap, what were you thinking? Day 7, there we go. An actual playable level, and a good one at that. The level did take longer than days 1 and 3, but that was probably because I was playing like a snail early on. Either way, Phat Beets proved their worth and we made it through day 7 pretty easily. On day 8, Torch Explorer zombies get introduced, and they will be very annoying to deal with. Their gimmick is that they destroy any plant they come into contact with. You can see why this could be a problem since Phat Beet has so little range. Not many show up in this level though, so it's not an issue yet. I could see this being a problem in later levels though. Day 9 was basically like the level we just played, except way more difficult. I also remember that 2x speed was available for me, which was cool since Phat Beet takes a while to kill zombies. Once you create your line of defense though, all you need to do is occasionally replace a burnt Phat Beet. There weren't too many strong zombies yet, but it was only level 9, so that could change very soon. In my opinion, day 10 might have been easier than day 9, though that was probably because there were no Torch Explorer zombies this time. The level also showcased how much carnage Phat Beet can cause if in numbers. However, I did unfortunately have to replay the level, since after beating it, I realized I forgot to hit record. Oh well. Another given plants level. Don't worry, they stop appearing as often during the rest of this world. On day 12, we get introduced to a new zombie type, the sarcophagus zombie. It's just a really slow and tanky zombie. He's only as deadly as the torch zombies, so it's no big deal yet. Day 13. I honestly don't know what to talk about during these levels anymore because Phat Beet can make it through them so easily. I'm actually wondering if there's going to be much of a challenge at all. I'm just going to skip day 14 because it is just a repeat of day 13 and there's nothing to even go over. Just an easy level. Day 15. Protecting endangered sunflowers? This shouldn't be a big problem. Oh, it really wasn't. I was kinda expecting to be wrong and talk about how hard it was, but no. Phat Beets are just that good. They really specialize in dealing with groups of zombies, and since there aren't too many difficult zombies in ancient Egypt, this level was really easy. In many challenge runs I've watched, this level was slightly annoying to some creators, like my personal favorite, Early Morning Humor, who played only using roots such as potato mine in these earlier levels. Except for me, this wasn't the case. Oh well, I guess the layer worlds might cause some issues, making me regret marking the game for hand-holding you during these levels. Day 16. I started getting restless with how easy these levels were, so I started playing around with some of the useless plants that I picked in my slots. I even made a hot potatoes on botany, for some reason. Either way, we cleared the level like expected. On day 17, we have the goal to never have more than 14 plants on the lawn at once, so I decided that it was time we spice things up a little bit. As stated, I could bring in any insta plants to help, but I wanted to use garlic. Now, garlic technically is a wall plant, so I decided to beat the level normally first, then come back. There was only one thing I didn't account for, and that was the Torch Explorer zombies. They tore right through my defense, leaving me in shambles. Garlic did more damage to me than it did good. I even almost lost the level near the end. I'm definitely not trying out garlic again anytime soon. I also placed some gold leaf tiles near the end of the level, but I didn't really use the sun they produced anyways, so I wouldn't count it. Either way, the level reminded me how weak Phat Beets were against insta-kill zombies. Also, why does gold leaf cost 80 Day 18 was the planar defense level. Can you guess what our strategy was? Surprisingly, I only just now realized that Phat Beet could take out infinite camo zombies beside him. The more you know. Day 19. No more than 16 plants in the lawn and survive with moan colonies? This shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yep, like always, the level was also easy. Man, I wish I was wrong. Phat Beet really shows their skills against a lot of weak zombies piled up, and the plant food is OP, and one of my personal favorites. Let's just move on to day 20. Day 20. Survive and protect the endangered sunflowers again? At first, I wasn't too worried about the level since everything we've been through already, but I actually started struggling during the early stages of it. Luckily, I made it through. If a single buckethead is giving us this much trouble now, how will we ever make it through Neon Mixtape Tour? I bet we'll think of something. Oh no, some of our slots are picked. It's not like we only have one attacker. Yeah, nothing changes here unfortunately, which is a shame. I guess I won't have to deal with this during Big Wave Beach at least. The level also gives you a bunch of plants you don't have, for some reason. Either way, we beat 21 and move on. Day 22. Wait, is this the second combination of mold colonies and limited plants in the same world? What are the chances? Didn't we have the same objective 3 days ago? Also, here are my thoughts on these objectives. Mold colonies don't affect us since it's always in the back since most players play their plants in the back, but Phat Beets have to be in the front. Though having limited plants could hurt us since we have to have a bunch of them for them to be effective. Unless you give me 18. Seriously, Popcat, what is the reason? Day 23. We're almost finished with Ancient Egypt first challenge, which is a shame since this is the most fun I've had while making a video. Luckily, these last two levels are really good. This level we see a Gargantuar for the first time since we skipped their dedicated level. Gargantuars are almost impossible to kill with our Phat Beets, so I'm happy I saved up a lot of plant food to deal with them, or I might have not made it through. Day 24. A last stand level, which usually aren't a problem and we can just move on, but this turned out to be the most challenging level we've faced yet. I lost many of my lawnmowers and even got close to losing if it wasn't for quick shoveling and replanting. Like mentioned, our Phat Beets can't defeat a torch zombie, a buckethead zombie, or a sarcophagus zombie, which they send many out, without us losing a Phat Beet, and since we can't get more sun this level, it stacks up fast. We still managed to survive, but barely. Looking back, I probably could have played this level a bit smarter, but overall, I'm happy with how this level went, as it's the finale to our world since Day 25 was a Zombox conveyor belt battle. In conclusion, yes, you can beat the entirety of Ancient Egypt with only Phat Beets, though I don't know how the other worlds would go. Now, I beat this with sunflowers, so if you think I should try this without them, let me know in the comments down below. I can't wait to try out Pirate Seas next time. I really like this challenge, so if this video hits 5 likes, I'll do a part 2. If anyone has any possible strategies they want me to try, let me know in the comments down below. Either way, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.